Oh, hi, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time it's another live stream. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and hey, no hat this time. Usually I'm wearing this stupid hat. Well, my hair's long enough to where it droops down. Sometimes it sticks up, and you don't care about that. Hello guys, what's up? I'm Brian. I probably already mentioned that. Doing another live stream because I haven't done one in a while, and I thought, why not? So if you guys have not seen, there is another Before It's Out video. They've all been scheduled, so of course, but I can't remember which one. I believe it's the Siege Selects Smokescreen, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you guys can check that out, of course. And I forgot to link the actionfiguresale.com thing. Probably should have done that. But you could probably go look through my videos and find the ad. It's actionfiguresale.com. They've sponsored me for an advertisement, so there's that. I'm not doing a good job with their advertising, aren't I? Yeah, we already have 19 people watching, which is pretty good. We're going to talk about random stuff, whatever the hell I feel like. And also, I'm going to try and rebuild Abominus and maybe talk about that for a little bit, because Abominus is now complete in my collection, so that's good. The Power of the Primes version, of course. Thank you to the person who will eventually dislike this video. Hello, Transformers fan, 444 Transformers, Jordano, Campos, Empress, Renfire, Brawl 20806, via Revolticon, Noah, I'm sorry, Dank Starscream, Matthew Cable, Justin Productions. I like that name. It's simple, it's sweet, it's eye-catching. I like that. Let's see. Chase Band number 9, River Run, Ethan, Oblivion X, Michael Lucas, Bumblebee Flemistar, Decepticon Stop Motion, Prime Gaming Productions, and I apologize if I missed a few people, but those are people who are in here. I gotta bring this up, and I don't know why I'm just gonna start right off the bat with it. I was watching Few's latest unboxing video, and I noticed two things that were strange. Number one, there was one guy from my area who sent stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. And number two is that within days of when I got Chop Saw, which I did find out the name for it, because in the toy haul that I did recently, I completely blanked out on the name. Few also got Chop Saw. So I'm wondering if there's a resurgence of Chop Saw all of a sudden. It's like a very obscure repaint from Reveal the Shields that apparently is making a comeback or something. I don't know. The shirt is very wrinkly. It looks like it's got rings all over the place for some reason. Okay. So, I got some stuff. Let's talk about that kind of stuff. Now, I know I've already done the toy haul. This isn't me talking about the toy haul. It's just me talking about the toys. So, what did I get? I got the G1 Guzzle. It does not work like it originally does. Bumblebee, please stop spamming the chat. Like, you're supposed to roll it and it's supposed to spark up in the back. It doesn't do it. But other than I think it's the Dark of the Moon. Hello, Justin Yates. Other than the Dark of the Moon. Oh, and Mick Schmuckers. I love that. And Phantom Transformers anime and other stuff. Other than the Dark of the Moon version of Guzzle, I think I've got every version of Guzzle. So I'm going to keep an eye out for that. What else did I get? I got the Arms Micron Optimus Prime Blaster, which was one of those capsule things. Master Builder 164 Gaming and Reviews. Soundwave, the Dutch Angel Dragon. So I got that. I got Animated Megatron, the Voyager class Cybertronian form, and the cannon cannot stay in place for shit. But apparently that was a big problem anyway, so I'm not too concerned about it. I might glue it into place because you don't need to remove it for the transformation. Hello, Jellyfish, the actor. I'm sorry if I'm missing a few people, but, you know, anyways, continue. Let's see. So there was Animated Megatron. I got Animated Safeguard, which I'm not too comfortable with transforming because there's a lot of transparent plastic, but it's a lot of fun, and I love the idea of combining two robots like that. Thought it was cool. Let's see, what else did I get? I got Movie Cliff Jumper, which is a figure that I've been trying to find for a while, for a long time, and I'm so happy I got that thing because I am in freaking love with that Cliff Jumper. I think it's a great figure. And I wanted the original Camaro Bumblebee mold anyways, so. And then I also got Movie 1 Payload. So now I have both versions of the movie Payload. So that's good. Hello, Rodimus Primal. What's up? I got the Revenge of the Fallen RC, which I apologize that I got that thing. Chase Fan. Oh, I already said your name. I got the Revenge of the Fallen RC Deluxe figure, which I know people don't like, but I have the other two, so I decided, oh, I'm going to get it. I got the Chop Saw, which I already mentioned. The ball joint in the shoulders are too tight that I cannot move the joints. Gavin Burns, hello. Yeah, I simply cannot move the joints. It's a pain in the ass. So they're going to be constantly like this in order for me to transform it. And then I got, oh, he's right here. I got the Age of Extinction Galvatron. So the main ones that I'm trying to find for Age of Extinction is Grimlock and Hound. And then I have the complete set of the mainline toys. I don't have the Leader Class Bumblebee, but does that really count for anything? So yeah, once I get the Hound and the Grimlock, which I'm not even sure I really need, because I have the Last Night Hound and I have the Leader Class Grimlock from both Age of Extinction and Studio Series, so not really an emergency, but I still like this Galvatron, though. I know you have the better Galvatron. I saw that head modification. What else happened? I got those figures. I got for trying to think of like other stuff. Oh, Energon Snowcat, which does not come with the missile, so I'm not sure if I'm going to review that. Someone requested it. I'm not sure. And then I also have the Cybertron Scattershot, missing the Cyber Key, but that's not a big deal. I could swap it out for any of the other ones. But I'm very happy with that Scattershot. Snowcat I really like too. One of my favorites. And then the other stuff is with me right now. So I got... actually, before we go through that bag, I got... probably the worst thing in the haul, which was the Knights Kingdom Jayco Series 2 version, I think it is. And the reason why that's the worst thing is because it's missing a foot. And I paid $20 for those two Bionicle sets and that Knights Kingdom. Oh! Michael Lucas donated $5. Do you have or want War for Cybertron Siege Ultra Magnus? What is your opinion on him? My opinion on him is he looks fantastic. It's not a figure that I'm directly going after right now, just because there's certain other things I want to go after. And it's also about $70 out here, which is a lot to pay for one Leader Class figure. The Toy Fair actually had it for about $75, and I was like, oh, no. But Ultra Magnus I definitely want because he was one of my favorites from Generation 1. I like the idea of the toy. I guess you can. But I think it's mainly the reason why I haven't gotten it is because in competition with the Shockwave and the Cybertron Optimus Prime, I'd rather get those. And then also there's the Leader Class Jetfire and the Leader Class Megatron from Studio Series, and then an upcoming Optimus Prime. I think the majority of those I kind of want to go after first, but I'm not sure. Maybe I will go after that Ultra Magnus. I do want it. I think it looks good. I like the idea of it. It's just me. I have a nostalgia feeling for that Cybertron Optimus Prime, which I did find in stores. So there's that. But anyways, yes, you need to buy 3 refractors to make the camera. I'm just gonna get through the rest of my haul and then I'll go to you guys. So I got 4 Hot Wheels as well. I think it was 8 Mega Constructs or Mega Bloks Halo figures. A couple of them are very hard to find, so that's cool. I got, and thanks once again for the donation. That does mean a lot and helps out a ton. Man, we got 30 people watching me just talk about what I got over the weekend. And then, of course, the Bionicle sets, which Kopaka, right there, I managed to point it. Kopaka, hey, Matt, aka 361st, was the last of the original Toa that I need. I have all 6 of the original Toa, so that's pretty cool. I will get to the chat in a second, guys. Okay, so I got those. And then going on to the generation stuff. Hunger was already purchased, so that doesn't really count. And then we got Blot, which I already bought before. It was just in the bag. And then now, let's see. What do we have here? Ooh, we have Ripper Snapper, which I already had. Bumblebee, I see that you're tagging my name. I'm not reading your post because I said that I'm going to focus on the toy haul, or at least try to. So you can wait. Not trying to be rude. It's just give me a second. So what else did I get? I got Sinner Twin, which I definitely see a lot of the sludge figure in this. My complaints with it is these tabs and the shoulders are too loose. And I don't like how all this connects when you transform it into the alt mode. It's tight, like these panels on the legs. It's tight, but it's a pain in the ass to open, so that's a problem. By the way, this is the bag that I got. And then it's also the bag that I carried around at the toy fair, which, by the way, there is a photo of me at the toy fair with the Shockwave shirt that Chris Vellner got me. Someone took a photo of me, so that's cool. I'm just in the background, though, but still. Also got Cutthroat. So now I have both of them. Very cool. And now I have a complete Abominus, which we will take a look at. I also finally found Nova Star, so I had to pick her up. I thought she was pretty cool. I like the Moonracer mold. I know that's not really a popular opinion. Hello, Sam Elliott and Mark Zamardi. I know that's not really, and John Zamardi and Cyber. I know that's not really a popular opinion. Sorry. But I really like the mold. I think she's a lot of fun. And I think she looks a lot better in this color scheme. I like the brightness of her, and I like the idea. I like the weapon. The weapon has this weird kind of texture to it with the paint. And it almost makes it feel more real, because you can really spot out some of the details in it. So I really like that. Plus, I also love the different colored hand weapon pieces. You have Generations Ricochet. Yep. Then we also have Siege Soundwave, who I managed to get for $35, which is better than what it is at retail, because the Siege Voyager class figures are $40 out here. But I had to get the Soundwave, and I really like the robot mode. I don't care for the alt mode, and I don't care for the weapon, and the backpack seems to get in the way more often than I would like to. But the thing about Soundwave is most of the problems I have are in addition to Soundwave. the Soundwave base figure is completely fine. And then we also have Siege Starscream, which, funny story. So the Soundwave and Ricochet I bought first. That was the very first thing I got from ages 3 and up. And I was thinking about getting the Starscream as well. They were selling fast. I think they had 3 Soundwaves and 3 Starscreams. So when I bought the Soundwave, they had a bunch of Starscreams left over. I think they had 2 because one guy bought a Starscream, although I think I remember 3. So it might have been 4 and 4, actually. Either way, there weren't that many Starscreams left after a while, and I decided to pick it up. And man, do I not regret my purchase. I think out of all these, Siege Starscream is probably the best. But that might just be my opinion, and maybe not, because I haven't really gotten through everything properly. I've just been kind of messing around with whatever. And then I also got the Generation Selects Ricochet, which is a cool figure if you just look at him. As soon as you touch him, he falls apart. Holy crap, 35 viewers? Wow, I was not expecting that. But yeah, Ricochet falls apart way too easily. I mean, his chest doesn't really hold that well. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything better than the Jazz for the mold, because the Jazz kind of sucks, but whatever. Does your Starscream have the pin in the chest? It does not, but and it pops off on one side, but I have not transformed it yet to where the whole thing pops off. So I'm fine with it. I kind of wish it had the pin, but I don't care enough because I can still function with it, so it's fine. But I really like that Starscream. And speaking of Starscream, we got the Masterpiece MP3 Starscream. This is the Walmart exclusive Hasbro edition. And he comes with mostly everything, I believe. He didn't come with the Megatron gun, but he does have the clip for it, so I assume that he was supposed to. But yeah, some people are probably going to think, oh, why didn't you get the later version of Starscream? I don't know. I saw this guy before, and I thought, might as well pick it up. He looked cool. The funny thing about the Toy Fair is, if it stays at the Toy Fair long enough, I keep thinking about it, and I eventually just want it. And I also knew the guy. He was very friendly, too. And so I decided, you know what? I'm going to make this purchase. I want a Masterpiece Starscream in my collection. I have no other Decepticon in my collection other than Shockwave and Barricade, if you want to count them. So Shockwave was pretty much the only G1-esque Masterpiece figure that I had in the Decepticon line. So I decided to pick him up, and he is certainly not perfect. He is complex, but I like him. I even like, I know this is not a popular opinion, I like the additions to him. I like these side bits. But that's just me. So I really like that figure, and he's going to go great next to Optimus Prime and Shockwave and all of them. Okay, let's read some of the chat. RIP bank account. Very lucky, Brian. RIP your wallet. From that point on, I'm going to try and keep up with the comments. Dinterdos123, hello. I want Star Saber to be in Prime again. Or to be Prime again. I think that they should do a Generations version of him. Would it be a Generation Selects toy? I get why Hasbro's doing a lot of the selects and exclusives and whatnot, because they got that new website that they're trying to promote. I found the rubber band, so that's going to keep me entertained for a while. But it just seems like too much, you know? I'm getting really annoyed by it, because it's not like I hate exclusives in general. I totally understand why we have exclusives. But what gets me is exclusives that you kind of need to complete a set, like Brainstorm, Smokescreen, whatever the hell else. The Clones 2-pack. You know, you kind of needed. Those were different exclusives. Like they put them in different sets, and it got really annoying. And you know, I'm not counting the Superion and the Menasor for having the Wild Rider and whoever else, Slingshot, as exclusives, because we have an aerial bot for those. Oh, for $2. What's your Holy Grail Transformer toy you have? I will mention that in a second. And if I don't, please remind me. Like, we have a complete set for Superion and Menasor anyways in the main line, so not a big deal. But when you have the 4 Autobot brothers and you need a Walgreens exclusive, which Walgreens isn't really a local place up here, gets kind of annoying. And then you see like all these Siege and whatever else getting into the exclusive line. Ratchet, Smokescreen. It kind of pisses me off. Silver Streak 2. He's getting the 35th anniversary edition. Hello, MP Cons. Oh, and that also reminds me, some people seem to assume that we're not getting a certain figure, like the Skywarp and Ratchet for Siege. We had already known that they were coming out for a while, okay? I still get comments of, oh, I wish they'd do the Siege Ratchet. I hope they do the Siege Ratchet. We had that announced for a while. We knew. Except it's going to be a stupid Walgreens exclusive. Okay, what's your Holy Grail Transformer toy you have? Well, define Holy Grail. I think that Masterpiece Shockwave is one of them. I can't think of anything else that would be a Holy Grail to me, because I paid about $200 for that thing, which kind of sucked, but it's better than what I would have paid. Yeah, I'm looking through my Transformers collection. I can't think of anything else. It would definitely have to be the Masterpiece Shockwave. That has to be my Holy Grail, so thank you for asking. I love you too. I never gotten a toy in Walgreens. Yeah, because Walgreens sucks. Skywarp is being released at Walgreens besides Ratchet. I haven't heard anything about that. I've only heard Ratchet is coming to Walgreens. If they ever release an MP Armada Starscream, ooh, I would love that. Amazon will be my friend for Ratchet. If you get the Ironhide, you get the Ratchet. I have not found the Ironhide yet. I still need to. Anything happened to Gold Bell Ops Bumblebee? What are you trying to fix it? I have not tried to fix that yet. But I need to mention this. You see all the wires and shit that's poking out and whatnot? Yeah, that seemed like a hazard to me. The batteries were still in here. So that was fun. I'm still going to keep this and hope that it doesn't, you know, spark up a flame. I don't think it will. Because, I mean, the batteries were in there for a while and didn't really do anything, and now the batteries are out. But I haven't replaced the door yet. I still need to. The problem with it is it's got a pin through it, and I don't have the proper tool for that. I guess I could try and pop out a different pin, but I don't know. Because that I'm not really doing anything with. Oh, I can't pop out that pin because there's no other side to it. Oh well. But still, I gotta pop out this pin right here, and that's gonna be a pain in the ass. So not sure what I'm gonna do about that. But at least I have somewhat of a complete Battle Ops Bumblebee. And the funny thing about this too is mine is in French. There is an English version. This is also in French. Well, that sucked. And another thing that I also got that I need to mention, also Bionicle parts I also got, was this Shockwave that, or Shock Blast that I just bought so that I could possibly replace the other one if need be, because the hinge joint in the waist is not good. But what I found out about this one is I can do this easily, like no problem. The big problem is sometimes this joint snaps off, and mine's have no problem with that. So I bought that just in case. But Walgreens has a really limited variety, so they still pretty much suck. Yeah. Golden Bumblebee, please. Siege Wave 3 Deluxes were found at Myers yesterday for the unaware. Yeah, I did see that they were found. After years of hoping, that hope has turned into needing, so I am on a quest for a prime Skystalker. I got the Skystalker in the back. Holy frick! AT fan page 11. Are you thinking of getting the Prime Wars Punch Counterpunch? Let me. That was the only one of the exclusives from Amazon, other than the Nemesis Prime and the Optimal Optimus. Out of the deluxes, the trio, Punch Counterpunch was the only one that was there at Toy Fair. The reason why I got up is because I do have Punch Counterpunch. And funny enough, I also have the Generations Deluxe original Punch Counterpunch version. So I do have them. Really cool figure. No. I was going to get my, because I have the G1 version of Ricochet. I was going to bring that out, but nah. I own Siege Forger Prime. Okay. Accept my love. Okay. You're lucky, man. You have Siege Wave 2 Voyagers. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. I think they're the highlight of my haul, though. I mean, I really like that Starscream, too. I like the Masterpiece one, but I just feel like I can mess around with Soundwave and Starscream more so. Hey, Brian, since that is the wrong spelling of sense, you like Shockwave so much, your nickname should be the Shocker. I don't want to be a Marvel character. Holy pepperonis! Those pesky plumbers are trying to read my internet history. Oh, darn, they're going to find out that I watch DDLC mods, which I do. Went to a Navy exchange today, and they still have some Titans Return Sky Shadows in stock. What's the worst case of shelf warming you've seen, Brian? Those Allspark Power Age of Extinction, not Age of Extinction, the Last Night figures. Walmart had them for clearance for about $10. Usually they're about, I think, 15 or 20 bucks, and still nobody bought them. It took a while. I even thought about getting one just because it was so depressing. So no. Anything else I can't really think of. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of figures that get shelf warmed. Actually, pretty much all figures get shelf warmed. The Scrapnel from Power of the Primes, that did too for a while. What's funny is I could not find the Moonracer for a while, and then all of a sudden it comes up, and then it's shelf warm. The only way I could stop these... I can't read. I saw Universe Classic Sunstreaker in 2010 at... Nice! You should get it, because it's a good figure. If Shockwave rubbed his feet on the carpet, would it create static shock? Probably. Siege, Shockwave, or Starscream? Shockwave, because it's Shockwave. Have you ever had a bad history with clear plastic Transformers? Yes! And I hate it. I hate when Transformers toys incorporate clear plastic into the toy. Not just like for the windows, but when it's like a significant part of the transformation. For Age of Extinction, they barely had any Decepticons. Well, that's what's good about Studio Series, and that's also the main reason why I got the Galvatron. That and Galvatron was $10. And I was thinking when I got home, oh, $10, maybe there's something wrong with Galvatron. No, he's perfectly fine. He actually looks new. They had only 3 Galvatron, Lockdown, and Stinger. They didn't even have Stinger in the deluxe lineup. Except for the Takara version. And that was it. Not that I'm asking for one. Oh. I'm not sure if they'll do a Siege Bumblebee. Because I think they're just trying to hold back on doing Bumblebee because of everything that happened previously with the Bumblebee movie and studio series and all that. It just might seem a little too much. Like, if you got Bumblebee in that lineup, I don't know, I don't think he would do so well. I think that people would definitely prefer getting Optimus Prime, Soundwave, Starscream. Plus, also, we got a Titans Returns Bumblebee, and I think that's fine. I think that fits in just fine. So let's go ahead and combine Abominus, because I forgot about that. And we're going to start with Blocked. $2! Michael Lucas, thank you so much. Are you still in need of voice actors? Currently, no, but that does remind me, and thank you for asking, because now I can actually talk about this. So, the main reason why I haven't done Skids and Mudflap shows is because I haven't had any good ideas with it. Until I realized that Skids and Mudflap are definitely not going to be professional. So I can pretty much just go all out. I can have them do whatever I want in the set. And with that, some of the ideas started flowing. And so I might be able to work on some scripts for that. Which also reminds me about Transformers Misfortune. So I was planning to do it in May, but then I got... See, there's certain periods where I get really tired of doing videos because I've done so much. Bumblebee, please stop tagging my name. It's really annoying. You do it in pretty much every post. Please stop. Mayo Queen, hello. Again, I'm sorry if I'm missing people. But anyways, I was planning to do it in May. Now it looks like it might be late in June. That also reminds me, people who say, oh, you should just do it already. Well, it's not that simple. I've been wanting to do it recently. And it's not because, oh, I've just been so lazy in doing it. I should probably show you what I'm doing, but I already made the arm. It's not that I'm lazy in doing it. It's just there's certain other things that I've been wanting or needing to do that just have been getting in the way. And then by the time I'm done with it, I'm exhausted from it. Like the Canadian Reviewer Autism Awareness Month specials. I did 15 reviews at once. Or for 1 month. That was a pain in the ass. Because some people think or assume that I'm just being lazy about it. No, I want to do the show. I really do. It's just there's a lot. I'm putting focus into other things as well. I mean, I can't even count how many projects I want to do that I've never announced or done anything for because I've done other things. So, I mean, the voice actors have done their work. So, I just need to do my part. I don't want to waste their time. Ripper Snapper. Hello. Cybernetic Geek. How are you? Making shows. Making anything takes time and effort. Thank you. Robin Sparkman. Hello. It's okay. You take your time. Thank you. I also wanted to mention, and this is where I'm going to get kind of douchey about it, annoying comments. Because some people seem to do this kind of stuff, and I just feel the need to say something. because it just happens so damn often. Here are my top 10 list of annoying comments that aren't really a top 10 list. So clickbait, no. Well, first of all, is the first comments. You guys already know that that's pretty annoying. And this might be a surprise to you guys as well. It's fine when it's a live chat, but when it's just a regular comment, it's annoying. When people say hi in the comments with no regard to anything else, I'm probably likely not going to respond to comments that just say hi. And the reason why I'm not is because it's the same thing with the first comments. It completely dismisses the content. It completely dismisses what's being discussed just so that someone can get attention. So I'm just not going to pay attention to it. Obviously, there's worse comments out there, and I'm not saying that those people are terrible. It's just, it's annoying, you know, and I don't think it's intentional, of course, but that's the thing. It just is, you know. And then what else? When I'm making a video talking about a Transformer toy or some certain subject, and then someone has to ask me about something else because the video's Transformers related. That also kind of gets annoying. It's not that bad because, I mean, it's a Transformers channel and people expect me to talk about Transformers 24/7. But there are certain things that I don't really care to talk about or already have talked about. Like, for example, if I do a review of Studio Series Ironhide, which I've already done, and someone asks me about, I don't know, Titans Returns Brawn, that gets kind of annoying because, again, it dismisses the content. And also, other than the fact that it's Transformers related, it's not actually on topic. You know, I get that you guys want my opinion on Transformers, and I think that's good. You know, again, I don't really have a huge grudge against these kind of comments, but it's a little annoying when I put effort into making a video on this certain subject and someone wants to talk about something else. And you're probably thinking, well, just ignore the comments. Well, here's the thing is that I have comments held for approval. And that's not because I'm trying to get rid of spam or a certain type of comment. It's actually just easier for me to keep track of what's the new comments. Because you get comments on older videos as well. So when you guys kind of do that stuff, it kind of wastes my time, you know. And again, I'm not saying that all those are bad comments. I'm just saying that if you really want my attention or you really want to get on my good side, I guess, if you see a video where I'm talking about something, be relevant about the topic, you know. If you want to add on something like, oh, I think that if I do a video on Siege Soundwave and you say, oh, I think Siege Soundwave is pretty cool, and then also add on, hey, what do you think about blah, 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 that's fine. Because at least you acknowledge the content. Because I do put effort into the videos, you know. Hey, Brian, is YouTube acting up again because I never got any notifications for the last 3 videos? I think, I don't know, because I know this is kind of weird, but I have my channels subscribed to each other. So I actually managed to track the notifications for it. And I get notifications just fine for the majority with my Ultimate Doom channel. Oh, speaking of which, while I have people here, please, if you can, check out my Bionicle animation on Ultimate Doom, because I spent a lot of time working on it. I spent, actually not a ton, I spent the better of 3 days on that video. But I went for, I don't know how long, so many hours. I also had a certain point of anxiety while doing the stop motion. So I did put a lot of work in, and it was definitely a learning experience for me because I tried different things. So if you can, please check that out. It's called Akar versus Galu Bionicle Collab something or other. Just search up Ultimate Doom and like all in one word and Akar versus Galu, and you should be able to find it. I don't know why in Hunger this tab doesn't want to lock in, but whatever. All right, so now we got that. We can start combining some shit. All right, so first we got, this guy's a leg. I mean, you can swap them out. This is just the way I have them. Well, you make Voyager figures look small. You just say I have a fat head. What's your second channel? Ultimate Doom. Here, I'll type it out. Oh wow, he stands just fine without the feet. It's weird because Cutthroat kind of sucks at that. There it is. All right, so I got those in. I'll go back to the chat in a second. I'm just trying to get this. And then we got the back heel piece, which we should combine. So we got one foot. I feel like that foot should be wider, though. I just feel like it's too thin. We got 1 foot in. I mean, thank God for these, but still. And I wish that the hands were in the same color. But then again, I also like the different colored hand pieces anyways, so. I feel like Volcanicus kind of needed them to be the same color because 2 of them incorporate into his body, so. Let's see, so we got that. Then we need to get Blot. And then we need to get Ripper Snapper. And I've already done this before, so this isn't new. But there is Abominus. And he looks pretty cool. Now, I'm just going to quickly add some weapons to him. Some spare weapons. So I'm just going to plug that onto the side. And then this on the back wing. Can I plug it in this way? The middle? No, I cannot. Okay. Like so. And then we got to put the core piece in here. Come on. There we go. And there we there we go. And I love the colors of this guy. I love the pinkish, kind of maroonish color to him that really stands out. And then he's got so many other awkward colors that it's just crazy. I mean, he's got yellow, this teal, green, tan. He's got so many different colors. And I love it. I really do. And he stands okay. I notice that when I start spreading out his legs like that, he starts to slip. But, yeah, for the most part, he's fine. I really like this toy. I think he's really cool. So, yeah, I'm very happy for this. And I also noticed that the joints in the arms, not so much Ripper Snapper, but definitely in Blot, is a lot tighter this time. So that's good, too. But yeah, I love this figure, so I'm gonna put him right here. And then the only other figure I think I have in the box was Nova Star, or in the bag. He's just gonna go right there. And Nova Star. I really like Nova Star. I want to get the green light. So Canadian reviewer, I should also mention that. The next review I have is going to be the Arms Micron Ironhide that I got from Mason. I don't know when that review is going to come out. I'm kind of taking my time on that, but I also have to hurry because I want to work on that, and then the Bone Crusher review from Studio Series, so that's going to be cool. And then I also want to do, what was it? What's the other figure? Avio Swerve. I forgot the name. The reason why I wanted to do Avio Swerve is because that review is probably going to be at the 10th anniversary of the original release. Because when I bought that, I found out that it was not far off from when that figure was announced and released. So, yeah. Yeah, the TFP Ironhide. So I'm going to try and focus on that. As well as other reviews. You know, I actually have the list right here, so we can go through them. And some of them might change in order. We'll have to wait and see. So, 289 was Studio Series Ironhide. 290, Prime's Arms Micron Ironhide. 291, Studio Series Bone Crusher. 292, Universe Swerve. Which, if my schedule kind of messes up, then Avio Swerve is going to switch with Bone Crusher. 293 and 294 originally was going to be the Blackwing and the Dreadwing. And to anyone who has to correct me on it, because I've been corrected even though I'm not wrong, the Dreadwing is the combination mode. I was going to do a separate video on that. Anyways. Ooh, I would love an Iron Fist. Anyways. So originally it was going to be that, but then these two showed up. And so it's going to be Siege Starscream and Siege Soundwave. So 293 is going to be Siege Starscream, and then 294 is going to be Siege Soundwave. Then 295 is Age of Extinction Lockdown. Now, 295 might switch around depending on how I do it, but that's the current plan. Then 296 is Power of the Prime's Snarl. 297 is Power of the Prime's Sludge. 298 is Power of the Prime's Volcanicus. So I'm finally going to go after that. And then 299 is Siege Cog, which is going to lead into episode 300, which I'm pretty sure you guys can figure out. Will you do a double review? I've considered it. I've thought about starting off with the Rodimus and Skywarp from Combiner Wars. I'm not sure. Is there any news to talk about? I'm sorry that I'm kind of missing the chat. It's going so fast because we have about 200. I don't know why I said 250 people. That is not the number. We have about 30 people. So, Captain Sideswipe, Hound. Oh, Pearson Automotive Museum exhibit Revenge of the Fallen Skids and Mudflap Ice Cream Truck and Bumblebee Volkswagen Beetle. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, and also, I gotta make this point. I don't usually buy upgrade kits. People ask me, hey, you gotta get the upgrade kit for blah, blah, blah. Like, for example, the Studio Series Ironhide. Probably not, because I don't usually go after those. I usually just go after the next figure. So, Transformers Siege, War for Cybertron, Wave 3, Thundercracker, and Springer in-hand images, as well as a red alert, which I'm going to make a point and say that me and MP Cons are going to try and work on a short with red alert. So, I don't know when we can do that, but we have plans for it. I'm not going to show the images on screen share just because I have a couple of things up right now. But the Springer looks amazing. The green looks a little too bright for me. I kind of wish it had a more down-to-earth color to it, but I love the yellow and how it's got the marks on it. Although I kind of wish the chest had the same thing. Still very nice. A little gappy in the back, but considering all the components, I think that's just how the figure is, so I don't blame it. The weapons are okay. I'm not huge onto the swords. I wish they were a little better, but I do like the fact that he's got storage for all the weapons, so that's good. And yeah, I'm just happy to get a Generation 1 style Springer. Probably not, but okay, no. The cockpit for Springer looked like Soundwave, so I thought, oh, is that a remold? Did I figure that out? No. Let's see. Oh, I even like those little wing things or spoiler bits on the back of the car. That's pretty cool. That forms the tail fin. Yeah, the helicopter mode is fine. And then Thundercracker I'm excited for because and also the fact that it's Thundercracker. The images make it look like it's got a nice deep blue. Someone was complaining about the Thundercracker and Starscream having the same splat paint applications, like the silver markings on it, and I don't really care because it's all just silver markings. You know, it's not really anything specific. But what I will say is this: he does not. Oh, he does have the markings. Okay, I thought his arms didn't, but it was just the lighting. But yeah, the alt mode looks great. The robot mode looks great. He looks awesome next to Starscream. And what I found out that is really fascinating to me, and what other people found out, is that Thundercracker has a different head sculpt. He's got a smirk. Now, some people also complain that, oh, I wish that Starscream had the smirk and not Thundercracker. If only there was something to do. Swap the heads. I think Thundercracker's head is more of a black color, but or maybe not, because this looks like a very dark gray, but it shouldn't look too bad. And also, I need to point out that if you're worried about the transparent plastic being a different color, which I don't know why you would, it's already a different color on Starscream. He's got the transparent orange throughout him, and also on this section, and then his head is transparent red, like a deep red. So that was an odd thing to do, but they did it. So, but yeah, totally into that Thundercracker, and I definitely want it. I definitely want that Voyager class figure. What I need to get is the Optimus Prime from Siege. I'm kind of running out of time for that. The Caliburst and Smashdown, you know, they look fine too. I like those. Not really much to talk about. I do want the Caliburst, even though it's just a repaint of Blowpipe. I like the flare effect, and I like the colors on it. And then the Red Alert, oddly enough, has a different head sculpt than Sideswipe. Instead of the ears going up like this, they're like this, which I think is kind of a pointless thing to do for the Red Alert. I'm not too sure why he has that, but I mean, I'm not complaining about it. It's just weird. Actually, kind of makes it look like a cat. And then he's also got the axe, pickaxe, gun thing that he can do, which is odd as well. I thought his gun was going to be the same as Sideswipe, but no. So he's got a lot more remolding than I originally thought. Still the same base figure, of course. So I'm super excited for that figure. But it's weird. The highlight of it is that Thundercracker because I got the Starscream. The Scraplet looks cool. Find it weird that all these Transformers characters going into the IDW comics seem to be based on something else. Like Cyclonus is based on his Combiner Wars version. Why? I mean, I'm not complaining too much, but It just seems like a really odd thing. Oh, and there was also Sad Soundwave. Why is he so sad? Yeah, I'm just trying to find anything else. Oh! Cyberverse, Tiny Turbo Changers. Let's go ahead and go to that for a quick sec. So we've got Optimus Prime, which looks kind of dumb because he's got this panel thing sticking off the side of his arm. And if you look too deep in, or if you look deep enough into it, he has a battle axe molded in, and it looks dumb. Grimlock looks adorable. He looks fine. He kind of reminds me of that original Tiny Turbo one from the Age of Extinction movie, The Last Night line. Except he transforms differently. Instead of the legs becoming the tail, it's the head. Bumblebee has this stinger and pretty smirky look. He looks more like his G1 self than Cyberverse, which I'm not complaining. Jetfire has weird teeth. Drift is mostly white, blue eyes, and a dot on his head, but yeah, needed more color. Hot Rod I don't really care for in the show. I actually don't like him. Toy's fine, although he looks like he's just squinting because they didn't paint his eyes, so it just looks like this. Megatron is adorable. Soundwave has this weird stick head thing to him, but whatever. He's fine. Looks like he's got waist articulation too. Shockwave, do you even have to ask? He's got a weird alt mode, but I love it. Starscream has this weird, like, black look to his helmet. Like, they didn't paint the whole thing. And he also kind of looks like, does anyone remember the Constructbots, the little guys, the little Dino Rider figures? He looks like that Starscream figure. Black Arachnia looks cool. Her spider mode looks awesome. One thing I will note about the spider mode is that it's also Crab, apparently, because she's got arms. And they look like claws. I mean, I guess it was kind of weird for Black Arachnia originally because, I mean, she had claws, but that's like a crab or lobster thing. But whatever. Definitely into these Cyberverse Tiny Turbo Changers, and I want them. Hey, Jason Star Toy Hunt. Tard the Great. Hey, Chris. I didn't notice you were in my dimension. Oh, does Starscream's chest pop off? Yes and no. It seems to only pop off on the one side, but I have not transformed it yet to where the entire thing pops off. Brian, are you planning on getting to get Clunker Bumblebee first, Movie Optimus, and Leader Class Optimus? Okay, so originally I was going to get that Voyager Class Optimus Prime toy, but then I thought, what's the point? Because there's the Leader Class one. And when the Leader Class one came out, I was thinking, okay, that's cool. I'm going to get that. But then I also thought, well, maybe I should get the original one to separate it from the Jetfire combination. But then I thought, what's the point? But then I thought, Optimus Prime has that gun thing, and I thought, you know what, I kind of want it for that at least. I know that's a weird thing to say. But then the stock images for the Leader Class Optimus Prime came out, and it comes with that gun anyways. So I have the only reason why I would get that Voyager first movie Optimus is to combine with Jetfire on display, but there's like no point. The Clunker Bumblebee I actually found that wave of Studio Series in my store, but I could not find the Clunker Bumblebee, which is weird. And then the Leader Class Optimus I already mentioned. Hello. The only construct bots I could think is Fix It. Well, yes, but actually no. Shockwave is Illuminati because he has one eye. Oh! He's Bill Cipher. I forgot to bring that Shockwave out. Oh, Chris, I don't know if you saw, but I wore the shirt you got me at the toy fair. Hi, Dad. I see Daddy. Why does Shockwave has his own faction symbol on his box sleeve? Oh, do you mean that? Yeah, I don't know why they all have it. They all have different symbols, and it's weird. Hi. Brian, why do you look like grown-up Sid with the capped Thor beard? Gee, thanks. And Brian, how was your day? My day was good. Oh, it was good up until I read that. I noticed that someone posted my image on bot posting, the Facebook page. And then one guy was like, oh, he looks gross. And I'm like, cool, you killed the mood. Look at this. It looks like a classroom of misfits. I freaking love this Masterpiece Starscream. I know it's not the main one that people like, but whatever. I'm so happy with it. And also, he's got the ability to swap out his face that I didn't even know he had. And also, it came with a little pilot thing that is apparently a doctor from the show. So, but yeah, definitely love that Siege Starscream and Soundwave. Those are definitely my highlights. Rank, maybe? Yeah, probably, actually. Surprisingly, us Australians got Dropkick, Shatter, Cogman, and that yellow Constructicon from Studio Series. Yeah, I find that weird because, I mean, we didn't get Dropkick until April. Are you ever going to review that Halo in the background? Which one? There's a lot. I have a lot of the sets. Isn't gross the amount of money a movie makes? I thought you weren't a movie. I've seen that post. Oh. Starscream terrorized. Yeah, Beast Wars. Hey, Brian, what's that box by the Halo set on top shelf? Glares making it hard to make everything out on it. Let's see. What is that? Well, I got a brown box behind that stuff, so that's not much. Let's see. I got the entire first wave boxes of the Creo Age of Extinction combiners, because the spare parts are in that. The box for the ConstructBox Wheeljack, which I need to do a review of. And then my inbox stuff. So the Cyberverse Commander Optimus Prime that Larry got me. The Hunt for the Decepticon Skids because I had an extra one. And then Dark of the Moon Thundercracker, which I'm just now realizing I'm a huge Thundercracker fan, so I should probably keep that thing. Box of extra stuff on the back. And then underneath that is the box for my MP movie Bumblebee, Sideswipe, Shockwave, and I think my KO Silver Streak. Then behind the Cyberverse stuff, we have the box for Ricochet on top of the box for Blast Off, Repugnance, and Punch Counter Punch. And then I'm not sure about anything else behind it. If you're talking about that stuff, I just have different boxes. Like there's other boxes behind in the corner. And then over here, I don't know if you can see it, is the reissues for the Coneheads, a inbox Undermine thing, which I put back in the box. There's some thing right there that I don't even know what that is. There's Fortress. Oh, I know what that is. That's all the stickers and stuff from the Fortress Maximus. So Fortress Maximus box, which is huge, bigger than that Halo set, I think. Maybe. I think it's longer and taller at least. What I got from Chris, so the Skullgrins, the Deluxe, and the Prime Master. and Prime First Edition Cliff Jumper, because I bought that on the same day I bought one that was out of package. So, hello, Brandy. Hey there, Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue. My Facebook chat shared something. Oh. It's the original Transformers movie art done in the animated style. I'm not going to share it because I don't want to get in trouble. But it's on that Transformers Overdrive Facebook page. It's got Cup with Blitzwing, the whole battle scene at the Autobot base, Megatron damaged. Yeah, there's a little rumble, which is cute. Starscream dumping out Megatron. Ooh, Cyclonus and Galvatron. Bumblebee having a freak out over Unicron, I guess. Surge looks pretty cool. I think these are different people doing it. Yeah, definitely different people. Wheelie looks cool. Wreck-Gar! Driving the more G1 style Wreck-Gar, which is weird. Springer. Unicron the Fat! Pretty good art. I would love to watch a recreation of the original animated movie in the animated style. On Sunday, I bought the Transformers, the movie on Blu-ray. Ooh, cool. Thoughts about the... Huh? Thoughts about monitoring you on Facebook and Insta? I don't know what you're talking about. How dare you not put Megatron on your table? Galvatron. Does that count? I don't know. I left the animated Megatron in the other room. And then I have the Siege Megatron. Oh, that's another thing. So I got Siege Megatron, Shockwave, Starscream, and Soundwave, and they all look good together. Ooh. I always wanted a set just like that, like a nice, just normal set. And I got one, and it's cool. Brian, are you excited for Transformers Cyberverse Season 2? I'm excited to upload the episodes, yeah. I guess I am in a way. I just didn't really like a lot of the Cyberverse stuff. But I don't think it was that bad. I am curious to see where it will go. What do you think about the Siege Leader Optimus Prime? I think it looks good. Yeah. I already talked about how it was nostalgia for me. Hey, T-Fan Page, how do you feel about recreation of the animated movie in stop motion? I think someone was doing that, but I want to see that. Fall Cybertron Bumblebee is too big for Siege. Yep, agreed. That's why I got the Legends. I mean, obviously I don't really care too much about scale because I pretty much just buy anything interesting now. Like, originally when I started off buying Transformers, I was like, I want things to be in a certain scale. Now it's just like, I buy a Bumblebee that's taller than Optimus Prime, and I don't care. Imagine if Insomniac, developers of Spider-Man, made a Transformers game. That'd be cool. Megatron is a shelf warmer at my Walmart. Weird. I do still need to get that Optimus, though. Do you think we are getting Siege Bumblebee? I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to get one right away. Hey Brian, when you get Studio Series construct guns together to make Devastator, are you going to make a review of them? What are you talking about? They never announced that. Oh, I'm thinking Siege. Yes, Studio Series, yes. Sorry, it's just someone. Some people previously thought that we were going to get a Siege Devastator along with Studio Series Devastator, so. There is a group making a collab of the Transformers movie. I can't remember who they are. Remember, you can perform for. Not reading the rest of this. As long as you don't give your real name on them, then you'll be fine. Oh. I'll take a Cliffjumper Siege figure, if anything. Yeah, why didn't they do that with the Legends Bumblebee? It seems like that would have been a much better Cliffjumper. There is a TF game being revealed at E3 this year. Oh, I need to point out, I believe that Siege game that was leaked is fake. So. Can you stop mentioning Transformers Energon? It's really annoying, and you've mentioned it a bunch of times now. Bumblebee, I swear to God, you spam for a reason, because I see you constantly repeat shit. I asked you not to tag my name, and you do it anyways. Yeah, I want a Siege Warpath as well. Shatterglass Siege Omega Supreme would be cool. I want to see the blue version, though. Starscream, that's... Oh. Who win a fight... in a fight... Who win in a fight, Blitzwing or Springer? I don't know. People ask me, oh, who would win a fight, Megatron or Skylynx or stuff like that? I don't know. I'm not pinning them together. Brian, I heard some rumors about San Diego Comic-Con, about new Studio Series figures and Siege figures. Hopefully that's true. Maybe. I think they'll probably reveal something for the show, hopefully. Or maybe that's going to be RTX. I don't know. But Transformers Energon is great. You say that as I just got Snowcat. Siege Sunstreaker, I'll never stop asking for that one. Well, they did the Combine Wars one, so I think Sideswipe is just kind of continuing off of that for now. I mean, I'm not saying we won't get it, but it's also the same thing as like Skytread with Battle Trap. Hope Hasbro makes a new Transformer game that is not crappy mobile. Siege Snapdragon and Ape Face? Yeah, I would. I would like to see that. Ooh, you got that third-party Warpath? Nice. I also wanted to mention something very quick. I'm going to be heading out soon. Let's see. I'm on this. So, T-Fan page 101. So my subscriber count right now is 12,389. My current goal right now is 15,000, but I also kind of want to go for that 20,000. So this is what I want to kind of talk about. I'm going to try and focus on working on some different shows for this channel that is not just me talking about whatever. Like, I like doing the Before It's Out series. There's more coming out. I still got to do the Studio Series ones and edit that together. And, you know, I like doing my podcast. I like doing just discussion videos in general. But I would like to expand out and do other things that isn't just me talking, because I can do entertainment as well. And I would like to do more entertaining things. Um, that obviously wouldn't, take away from any discussion video. But I mean, I wanted this channel to be just like different kinds of entertainment relating to Transformers. And I've been trying to expand that with doing some short comedic videos, like the Ratchet versus Lockdown thing that I did a while back. That was kind of an off pilot thing that I was trying to do. And what it was is kind of a parody of a certain point in Transformers. And then I was also doing some other videos, like it's been removed now from YouTube, I think. But The Shining with Bumblebee, I did that as like a joke. Like trying to expand off to just entertainment in general. So I've been really thinking about Skids and Mudflap Show, because that's like one of the easiest things to do. The problem with Skids and Mudflap Show that I have right now is I don't know where to go with it exactly. Like, I have ideas, I have characters that I can use for it. And I have pieces to make a set. It's just kind of hard to do because I kind of had no idea of what the hell I wanted. But now I'm starting to think, oh, maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that. So I might try and write some things down after I'm done with it's not here, the Prime Arms Micron Ironhide review. After I'm done at least writing that, I can work on writing something for Skids and Mudflap Show. And then also I wanted to do other things that aren't just comedy. I wanted to do something more serious. There is a couple of short films I wanted to do. One was with NP Cons. There was another couple of not shows, but one-off things I was going to do, and it was all going to be kind of part of a video series. But I'm not sure. I also wanted to do Shockwave News, and I haven't done that much because I've had problems with the green screen, as Chris mentioned. But now I have a green screen. It's not the best green screen, but I can use it. So I'm probably going to look into doing Shockwave News again, but I'm not sure. I would love to do more news discussions of just things in general. Like, I've also been considering doing a weekly news thing that maybe is Shockwave News or maybe not, just something in general. Just so that we have a platform to where we can just talk about Transformers in general, and it doesn't have to be just a subject that I initially want to talk about, because maybe you want to talk about something. But there's just so much news within a week that it's kind of hard to keep up. And then if I do it weekly, it's going to get kind of, I don't want to say annoying, but it's just going to put a lot of work on me. So I'm not exactly entirely sure what I want to do for that. We'll just have to wait and see. But there's just been a lot that I've been considering, because I want to make this channel more. I want to have it with just different things relating to Transformers. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. That doesn't take away from the normal discussions, the podcast. That doesn't take away from reviews, although I haven't been doing a lot, and I kind of want to get back at it. And I'm not talking about Canadian Reviewer. I'm talking about my second channel, T-Fan Page Extra. Because I kind of just, I don't know exactly what I'm doing with that. And then, just the content I've been doing now wouldn't change that much. It's just I would put more focus into other things. I don't know. Throwback Thursdays. Yeah. But and even with the discussion videos, I want to do more discussions of different topics. You know, and it's not always just did Jazz have a hernia in this scene of Transformers Generation 1? That should be a video. That should be a joke video. But just things in general that pop into my head. Would you ever consider playing Transformers games? I thought about it. I don't have A, the equipment, and B, the games, and C, the experience. I'm not a gamer. If I can get someone else to help me with that, or maybe I just do commentary beside them, like Game Grumps or something, I'd be okay with that. But you know, that is something that I've thought of. But because I'm not a gamer myself, I haven't put in the time to really consider it. I do want something of a capture device, whatever it's called, just to do things in general. You're not a gamer, you're an epic gamer. Oh, damn! What's that I'm drinking? It is a lemonade squirt thing that is okay for me because it's got no sugar. Again, I would love to do gameplay on this channel. I would love to have someone help me out with that, or play the game and we do the narration together, because this I wanted to do for this channel. I wanted to have other content as well that's not just by me. I wanted to do a whole thing where other people can chime in and do a show. But the problem with that is, you know, obviously people have other channels and they can actually profit from that. So obviously they don't want. And also I kind of have, if I were ever to do that, I would have requirements for it. That being like not massive requirements or anything like that, but you know, I have a problem with using copyrighted content. I've been kind of more lenient towards it, but I don't want anyone playing Linkin Park and me getting the copyright strike for it, you know. I don't know, Sharksy, because he's curious, I guess. It's really not that big of a problem if he asks. I mean, it says Powerade, but it also says Fruit Punch, and it's yellow, so play the original Bionicle games. You can actually find those games now on some website. I can't remember what it is, but you can actually play the original like Bionicle Heroes and stuff like that. Not only that, I have the original Bionicle Heroes game on PS2, and I have somewhere in this house is a station for it. So if I ever get an Elgato, and if you ever need someone to play video games for your channel, message me. Bye, Brian. All right. See you, Jason. See you, TF Geek or Fan Geek. I'm gonna be heading out too. So with that out of the way, I played the one game with Holly and also the PS2 version of Bionicle. Yeah, I haven't even gotten through all the games. I haven't even gotten through all the Toa from the first line up until now. So that was cool. Yeah, the only thing I really play is Minecraft, and that's mostly because, hey, I get to build stuff. Abominous. Art screen. Shit. Paid $30 for that toy. And it falls apart too easily. But he does look good. Oh! And I also forgot, today, I know nobody cares about this, but I got a couple of Hot Wheels. So I got Evil Weevil and Buns of Steel. Minecraft is just adult Legos. I thought Legos was adult Legos. I would happily do a Game Grumps style video with you. Whoop. It's EEVIL WEEVIL. Minecraft is dope, yes. I wish you had the PC Java version and I could join, but no. Hot Wheels, those were some toys back then, and also had some weird cartoons. Yeah. I have about 1,000 Hot Wheels cars. You can also see all the Hot Wheels cars. I have a Facebook page for it. I made an entire map from Bionicle Heroes in Minecraft. It is the location where the level select and collectibles are. So, Voya Nui. Took me a while to figure that out because I don't remember everything from Bionicle anymore. It's been a while. I mean, I could probably look at all these and figure out their names, but if you ask me, oh, what was Linkara doing with Toa? I'd be like, Linkara is a YouTuber, you fucking moron. Yeah, I'm super happy with my Kabaka. I also like Velika too. I mean, that's a Matoron that I was going after for a while. Matoron. If anyone's a Bionicle fan, they'll realize what I'm talking about. You master of disguise. You little prick. Messing with everyone. Can't believe they did that too. Let's see. I'm currently working on the mansion from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Sweet! That movie sucks! I'm sorry, it's just I really don't like that movie. Same with Captain Marvel. But look at me, I'm a male. And it's not made for me, even though it's a Marvel film or something. And I'm a man baby because I criticize it. Ricochet, more like Ricochet. Bye, Brian. All right, bye, Jason or Justin. I said the wrong name. We all have different opinions, and that's okay. Okay. Why not just recreate the Haunted Mansion in Minecraft? Yeah, that'd be a good movie. What am I saying? So anyways, with that out of the way, I was not expecting to do this for that long. I just wanted to build this and talk about Oh, okay, MP Cons, $2.99 for Thundercracker. He's big. Yes, he is. $2.99 Australian dollars, so that's like 5 cents. No, but still, that is awesome. Man, I made about what? I know someone donated about 3 times, and then you donated just now. Let's see if I could find where everyone donated. But thank you so much for that. Let's see. Would it be community? Super chat. Yes, so $5, $2, $2, and $2.99. Yeah, I don't want to turn off super chat. So Michael Lucas for $5, $2, and $2, and then MP Cons for $2.99 Australian. So that's a total of 9, so $11.99. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. And I also needed the boost for it too, because this month for ad revenue hasn't been going so well. So I definitely needed that. So thank you so much. You never know, 5 cents might just fall out of your wallet. I just saved you. Yeah, that's true. Oh, Acid Storm. By the way, I need to bring this up. So I got the Starscream, and this is the instructions. For some reason, it says MP1, which none of the secret molds were. But what's funny is the instructions, I thought, okay, so this is like a Hasbro Thrilling 30 thing. Acid Storm. Huh. And it's funny, too, because I was going through the instructions thinking, oh, okay, well, I do this and that, blah, blah, blah. And then I noticed that, oh, it can't do that. Because there are certain things they changed out with the figure. I managed to transform it just fine. The alt mode is beautiful. I love that. I just said Acid Storm. Yeah, you reminded me. A Siege Acid Storm would be pretty cool. Yeah. But no, apparently we're going to have Red Wing for some reason. I want Acid Storm. Do you have Streamlabs enabled? I don't even have Streamlabs. Hey, Bumblebee, can you speak like a regular person? Frankenstein is big. Siege Coneheads. That would be cool too. And I think we could pull it off because there might be enough of a gap in the head section to allow that. So here's hoping. I mean, we've already got, like, Siege just started, and it's supposed to be part of a trilogy. And we already have Starscream, Skywarp, and Thundercracker down the line, as well as a repaint. They're going fast with these, so I think that they will eventually get through and do the Coneheads. Because one, that's been something that people wanted for a while, and two, throughout all of the Prime Wars stuff, we haven't gotten those guys. The closest thing is a ramjet from the Starscream Armada mold that wasn't technically part of it. So, at least I don't think it was. And, no. Yes, sorry. Yeah. Oh, and then we also had the thrust based on the Armada design in the Takara lineup. Other than that, we haven't gotten the proper figures. Jobby Hung doesn't like MP Starscream. Well, that's fine. I get why people don't like it. Here's another thing with my Starscream gun. Eventually it did it, but it stays in just fine. That was one of the biggest problems with the Starscream mold, was that the torso did not stay in place. But on mine, it's fine, and for some reason, it does not want to lock into place. It almost looks like there is a tab. Hold on, I want to see something. Well, there we go. Yeah, it almost looks like there's supposed to be a tab there, but just doesn't really have the space to lock in. Oh, that might be why. Huh. So it looks like there was supposed to be a tab, but it just doesn't really want to work, so. Anyways. Still, though, I mean, I can pick him up and he's fine. So. I mean, I don't think that's going to be for everyone. I might just have a special case for that. But, yeah, don't really have that much of a problem with that. What I have a problem is the waist articulation, because he does have it, and then the hip articulation, because he's got those skirt things that get in the way. But I also like those things, so I just wish he could move the legs a little more. But other than that, I'm fine with it. Yeah, Siege Ratchet from the Transformers TCG is not a multi-pack or an exclusive. It is an exclusive. It's a Walgreens exclusive. Did that MP Starscream come with missiles too? Yes, it did. Right. It also came with a broken stand. There we go. So anyways, I like my Abominus. He's cool. So the moral of the story is get Siege, Soundwave, and Starscream. I would like it if Ratchet and Skywarp were a 2-pack. Yeah, that'd be something. I want new Dinobots for Siege. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool, but kind of want them to step away from that for a while at least. I would like them to come back, but whatever. So anyways, I actually have to head out. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. Can we hit that 15,000 subscribers? I know that's probably annoying because so many channels ask you for subscribing and act like you forget it, but don't forget to subscribe. With that said, I'll see you guys next time. Hello, Omar, the boss 345. Thanks for coming in at the last second. Sorry about that. Ooh. I don't know how to end this video. I really don't. I'm actually trying to think of something. Oh, it's I don't know how to end this video. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a meme or something. Someone give me an option. What are you doing in my swamp?